first team to win 5. And Steve Young, the first to throw 6 touchdown passes in a Super Bowl game. 49-26.
It's hard to describe the feeling. This all began back in July for these players. It's a year-round job for them, but this is what they all battle for, what they fight for, they go through the pain for. The very top.
A lot more still to come from Miami. We'll be back.
Centrum, it's more complete, a more advanced.
After this.
Report.
It makes all the hard work seem worthwhile when at the end of a long season, Commissioner Paul Tagliabue comes in to present the Vince Lombardi Trophy. We welcome now up here on the stand with us Candy DiBartolo, the wife of the owner, his sister Denise, the winning coach George Seifert, the president over here on my left, Carmen Policy, and of course Eddie. Commissioner, the stand is yours.
Eddie and Denise, Carmen, George, in this 75th anniversary season of the league, we have relived many of the memorable performances of the greatest teams in the history of the National Football League. Today, the 49ers secured their place in those history books with a memorable performance. You become the first team to win 5 Super Bowls. Your extraordinary players, led by Steve Young and Jerry Rice, secure their own place in the history books and the record books for the league and its millions and millions of fans throughout the world. We congratulate you and give you the Lombardi Trophy. Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you so much. All right, guys. First of all, we want to congratulate the San Diego Chargers for playing a great game and for having a great year. Guys, you're all warriors. The coaching staff, Carmen, my family, George, the players. I don't have to say anything to you guys. You know. To my sister Denise, this is a very, very important victory. This one is for Dad. Thank you. I love you all. Ladies and gentlemen, and Eddie, I want you to stand by because we have a call from the President of the United States. President Clinton's on the line and would like to speak with you right now.
Eddie, can you hear me?
Yes, Mr. President, I can.
It's nice to hear your voice. Congratulations.
Thank you so much, sir.
I want to say to you and to George and Carmen and to all your wonderful players, it was the whole season was thrilling for all of us. And I think the best thing I can say about the 49ers is I haven't met a single fan anywhere in America who resents all the success you've had. And that's a rare thing. And it's a real tribute to you, to the coach, and to the players, and the way you've won and the way you've conducted yourself. And we're all happy and proud of you tonight.
Well, Mr. President, I can't thank you enough for taking the time, and I know from a very busy schedule. And we're all your backers, and I thank you so much from the bottom of my heart.
Thank you. Congratulations to all of you.
Thank you very much.
I like seeing George without his glasses. He looks good.
Coach George Seifert now. And, George, that was just a spectacular performance from beginning to end.
Well, it was a wonderful job, certainly, by the coaching staff and all the players. And I'm so very happy for Eddie and his family, and certainly for all the players that don't have Super Bowl rings. This was something that was real special for us. We wanted to come here and make history, and to be part of that is pretty exciting.
George, it was easy. When you look back on it and you break down, you're going to say, oh, baby.
Well, I don't know if they're all that easy. I think, San Diego did a wonderful job this season. I think our football team certainly did, too. This started a long time ago. It started months and months ago. Carmen and Eddie got together and the entire organization, and everybody just picked up the ball and run with it.
All right. Thank you very much, George, and congratulations on a job well done. As you can see up here, having joined us is the most valuable player. And when we come back, we are going to hear from the man who threw 6 touchdown passes and is the MVP of Super Bowl 29. A tremendous moment for Steve Young when we continue.
The Super Bowl 29 report.
Well, Steve Young, the most valuable player of this Super Bowl. I can't remember ever being around someone hugging the trophy with more feeling than you are right now, Steve.
Brent, I can't describe the feeling. That's why football is the ultimate team game, is because you do it with 47, 50 other guys, and the commitment it takes, it's unbelievable. And when you get there, you share it with all those guys. There's an emotional, it's like geometric 50 times 50, the emotion that you feel. And there was a commitment made by everybody on this team. Mr. DeBartolo had a tough season this year with his father dying. We committed to that. We committed to each other. There's a lot of people that are writing our organization off, and a lot of us as players. And
Steve, you stay right here, because I want to bring in Jerry Rice, who said to you a moment ago, this is something you will never forget. And a lot of us will never forget you coming out, having heard rumors that you were sick last night, you might not play at all, and you got an early quick touchdown. Jerry, first of all, tell us about your physical condition and how you felt. You took a tough blow from Darian Gordon in the game, too.
Yeah, I had a bruised shoulder, and I was not 100%, but I just kept going out there with the attitude that I would make some plays, and the guys, they had confidence in me, and Steve kept throwing the ball my way, and we made the plays. And you know, I'm happy for everybody in here, the young guys, the older guys, and you know, this is something you'll never forget.
Steve, let's take a look at the first touchdown pass. It seemed to set the mood for the night.
It really did.
Tell us about this play.
Well, we'd set it up. We hadn't shown San Diego. We played them twice before, and it was a play that we'd set up the first two games. Jerry made a great move and got open down the middle and really set the tone for the day. And I have to give Jerry so much credit. I mean, he had to go in and take all kinds of shots to block his shoulder. He separated it, continued to play. And, you know, Jerry Rice with one arm is better than everyone in the league with two arms.
Well, Jerry Rice, here you are with the one arm, and this is the record breaker. Talk to us.
Well, on that particular play, I really wanted to work the defensive back, and Steve put the ball in an ideal position. He really gunned that one, so I could tell he was really fired up, and somehow I made the catch, and everything else is history.
Jerry, some of the folks didn't have the opportunity to experience the great feeling that this team demonstrated when they came in. There seems to be a great deal of togetherness on this year's 49er team.
Without a doubt, this team is so close right now. You know, it took a while, and, you know, I think we started gelling at the right time. And now, you know, we go out with the attitude that we're going to play together as a collective group, and we win football games.
Now, was the shoulder separated completely, or was it just bruised when you took that hit?
Well, they told me it was a slight separation, and it was very difficult for me to get my arm over my head. Somehow when the ball, when Steve threw the ball in the air, I made the effort, got my hands over my head, and made the catch.
Just a great job by the San Francisco 49ers. Right now, let's go upstairs now to Al, Dan, and Frank. Gentlemen.
Final thought, Al, mine is with Steve Young. I watched him play in high school in Greenwich. I watched him become a great quarterback, but still not achieve the fame and what he has achieved tonight. He said he'd climbed the pinnacle, he'd reached the top. I felt a great emotion with him.
Mine is with the 49ers as an organization. It started when Bill Walsh was hired by Eddie DeBartolo in '79. A couple of years to get up to speed. They've kept the system in place. They don't miss a beat. Other teams rebuild and retool and go through the peaks and the valleys. The 49ers don't. They have played at the highest level for a decade and a half, and I don't think you can look ahead and say that they're going to fall off the table anytime soon. It's an amazing accomplishment, and DeBartolo, Policy, Walsh, Seifert, and the rest should get all of the credit they deserve.
It really is nothing more than a statement on the fact that we have known all season long, that the 49ers and the Cowboys were on a level all by themselves, and now the rest of the National Football League is still trying to play catch-up. All right now let's go back downstairs, and Lynn Swan has Bobby Ross.
Dan, thank you very much. Coach, let's talk a little bit about the ball game. Give us your thoughts and your views at this moment, please.
Well, I think San Francisco is a great football team. I said all along they were, Lynn, and for us to, you know, stay in the football game, we had to play well. I don't want to take anything away from San Francisco because I think they're a great football team, but we played poorly. We just didn't play well. We were never in sync defensively the whole ball game from, I think, the third play on when our safety got way out of position on a simple little post pattern, and it was downhill from there. Offensively, we felt like we could move the ball, but we're not a football team that likes to get into a situation where we got to throw every play. We like to try to keep the run in it, and when we got behind and weren't able to do that, you know, that hurt us. Probably a play that you know, we should not have gone for it deep in our own territory when I did, but I felt like we could make it, and we had seemed like we had a little momentum there. We might have a chance at it. But I think the biggest thing is that the 49ers are a hell of a football team.
What do you think led to this kind of performance by your team, and what does this mean as you have to then regroup, look at this game, and look at next year?
Well, you know, the thing that did disappoint me was that we just didn't play certain things well. I don't know. It was whether we were awestruck or what. I mean, right from the opening kickoff with a face mask on a penalty, and then we had another 15-yard penalty, which was a good call. It wasn't a poor call or anything of that nature. They put us in poor field position. Maybe some of it was youthfulness, over-eagerness. Maybe we were a little surprised by the quickness of the 49ers. We should not have been. We played them twice. But nevertheless, their efficiency and their execution is something that's very, very special.
Coach, I know it's hard for you to come up here and talk after this defeat. We thank you very much for your time.
Good, man.
All right, let's go back over to Brent Musburger.
All right, Lynn, again, it was 49-26 San Francisco. We come back. We're going to hear from the first man in history to play on 3 straight Super Bowl winners. But flying 1,000 feet above Joe Robbie Stadium this evening is the Bud One airship, the aerial ambassador of the King of Beers. And a word from our ABC stations.